Welcome back to Russ Plays Games. My name is Russ, and this is Let's Play Chrono Trigger. When last we left off, we had found the Guru of Time at the end of time. I know I kind of dropped the hint as to who he was way back when, but we now found out that he was, and he gave us a key item. The Chrono Trigger! We can't actually do anything with it. We have to be at the top of Death Peak. Which is what we're going to do today. Before I do that, though, I'm going to go back to the end of time. Okay, I'm going to put her in my party. Okay. I just love how he stands there and just kind of like is epically looking with his cape flowing. Alrighty. There we go. There's a reason why I wanted Marl in my party. Hi-ho, Epic. She's got cure and... okay. The pendant shimmers. Alright, so now we are gonna go... So sorry for that kind of non-talking. On Death Peak, you will find the power to restore life. But to activate this power, the deceased must be important to the space-time continuum. And you must have a clone identical to that person. Only then can a Chrono Trigger work its magic. Enough. The time has come for you to attempt Death Peak. It is the only chance you have of reviving your friend. The last program I've implanted in this creature's memory banks will help you up the mountain. Stand back. Executing program. Executing program. Executing program. The 3 entities you saw will help you climb Death Peak. This ends my message. Now I must ask you for a favor. This creature has executed its program. Please let him sleep. The switch is on his stomach. So if you come up here, you can switch the creature off. And when you do, it says, this creature sleeps beyond the flow of time. That's basically meaning he's dead. He's truly dead. Balthazar has died, and now because you've turned off the new, you've actually kind of, well, killed him. Alright, so let me see here. I'm wondering, I think that should be alright. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to get up here, walk when the wind dies, and hide behind the trees when it blows. So if we do this, okay, now we run up here. Now before, we could never get up to this tree. Okay. You should have enough time to get up there just before it does that. And there we go. This is Death Peak proper, folks. We've made it. And we have a new enemy, the Crackers. So as you can see, Frog there has a little yellow border around him. That's safe. Okay. The dual tech Ice Water. And I'll show you what that does here in a minute. Got one magic ring. Now, you'll notice that there's a chest up there and we can't seem to get to it. But you'll see that there is one of those ladders right by it. So we will get to it. We just have to figure out where it is. Alright. Might as well. Alrighty. Okay, we have a new enemy there, the Macabre. So the Macabre is just a flying skeleton guy, okay? And that's literally all he is. But there we go. So yeah, Death Peak isn't too tough. We will not be fighting Lavos at the peak of the mountain. So I just kind of want to lay that out there. But we will be fighting sort of 3 bosses on the way. Let me see here. There it is. Okay, so that one has another wall ring. Okay, so you'll notice that it's kind of hard to see. I'll explain it later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Basically, we have to go up one side and come down the other. Now, you can see that there's what looks like a very small Lavos right here. Okay. This is important. This is called a Lavos Spawn. Okay. These things hit hard. You never want to attack the shell, okay? If you attack the shell, he will kill you. This is going to be the easiest way to attack him right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal up some people here.
Now we're good. Like with any mini-boss, you want to keep your HP high. Okay? So lather, rinse, repeat. I mean, honestly, this guy's not too hard. But again, just keep your HP high because this attack does cost a lot. It's insane. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to heal. Okay. And I will probably need to heal at least one more time. So these things have, the head has about 4,000 HP. Okay. And as you can see, you get 120 tech points for killing the Lavo Spawn. Okay. Okay. What sucks about the Lavo Spawn is that if you attack their shell, they do a devastating counter-attack. This is Frog's second best sword in the game. So it's always nice to have that. Okay, so you can see right up here, just above Frog's eyes, okay, there is a little gleaming dot. It's hard to see, but if you kind of zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see it. If you push that dot, that cave opens up. And you have to fight these guys again. It sucks, I know. These crackers have about 500 hit points, so that's why Frog is not killing them in one hit. unfortunately, we're going to be seeing a lot of this area. Okay. And this one I'm just gonna attack him. I don't care. Okay. That weapon, the Star Scythe, is for Magus. And here's our second one. Like I said, sorry about the emulation noises. Sometimes they don't translate well. It had to do with the sound chip on a it had to do with a sound chip on the Super Nintendo's hardware. Okay. So I'm putting on Protect, because I'm gonna try to keep my peoples alive. Keep my peeps alive. So yeah, this is just a lather, rinse, repeat here. Just keep on attacking the Lavo Spawn. If you have Magus in your party, you can do... And we got that black rock, and I said it would be for a party member later in the game. So that's kind of what you're going to see with that is you can use that black rock, and if you do it, it can actually take out the Lavo Spawn in one hit. But if you don't have it, it would be Magus, Marl, and Luca. But if you don't have Magus in your party, or if you decided to fight him, then you can talk to him. This part I absolutely loathe with a passion. We'll see if I can do it on the first try. I'm not promising anything. Be careful, it's slippery, fall, and you'll have to start over. Oh yes, I did it on the first try. Whoo! I hate that. Alright, so the Vedic Blade is for Chrono. So as you can see, it's the Vedic Blade. It doesn't actually have anything else for it. And then there's the Star Scythe. So if we actually go down here to Magus and we click on that, we can see that it ups his magic defense. There is a hit. I'd rather not fight these guys right now. Alright, so remember, we came out down there. Okay? So we actually came out over here where these little crackers are doing their little dance right here, and then we went up and down that little path right over there. So what we did was we went around a lower path, turned on the switch, went up to an upper path to come back to here. So yes, we are doing some backtracking. Push the shell. Climb the shell. Well, let's see here. Well, actually, I'll just show you from right here. You'll notice that that ladder on the upper left-hand corner there doesn't go all the way down. So you're probably like, well, Dad, burn it. What are we supposed to do? By the way, we're back in the 50%. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, I think I'll just put that on. Put that on him. All right. So basically, we're back in the first area that we've been in. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to save and shelter, because we have another fight with another Lavo Spawn. Alrighty. Okay, so she is going to protect. He is going to leap slash. And she's going to ice. Slash. She's going to protect. So yeah, this is just basically going to be the same. This is going to be the same battle now. It's just we're just attacking. And after we get done attacking, dang it. That's alright, though. There's a good chance I'm probably going to end up killing him before he has a chance. Yeah, well, he just did that, so it doesn't matter. And that's why we put protect on everybody. And notice that the shell didn't disappear. Well, that's because... Alright, so notice that we learned a whole bunch of new double techs and triple techs. So basically what we did was, we learned Ice 2, and she has Cure 2. Typical. So, we remember the Antipode. Antipode 2 is Marl casts Ice 2, Luca casts Fire 2. Antipode 3, Luca casts Flare, Marl casts Ice 2. Okay? And then we have Ice Water and Glacier. Alright. So, when that thing said, push the shell, climb the shell, push the shell over like that, and then we push it up like that, and we climb the shell. Look at that. Now don't forget this chest over here, because that has a memory cap. A memory cap prevents lock. Now what it won't do is, if you have that lock all spell, you still get locked for some odd reason. Alrighty, here we are at the peak of Death Mountain. So, this is the summit of Death Peak. All who fear the night and stand against the darkness, please give us strength. Chrono! The pendant's reacting! It shattered! But we've come so far. Don't be sad. It was silly to think we could get him back. Please answer me. Don't leave me. Chrono! What's this? It looks like an eclipse. Like stone statues, 'tis eerie. The chrono trigger, the guru's time egg. And there we all are. We're back at that instant. Chrono! So you walk up to Crono here, and you, we'll just exchange the clone for Chrono. So what you do is, you put the clone in the way. Chrono? It's Chrono! Chrono, you're alive! We've got to hurry. 'Tis an eerie place. Let us withdraw quickly. So you just go up, you replace the clone with Chrono. So basically then Lavos destroys the clone and not Chrono. So, in effect, you've changed time. Chrono! Welcome back, Chrono! I'm so glad you're back, Chrono! We knew this day would come. You mustn't. You can't ever do that again. While you were away, a lot of things happened. First we, and after that we. But, Chrono, aren't you even listening? There's so much you have to know. I just love that part where she just goes up and just like claps him around the. Alrighty. So we have Chrono back. And we did it. Alright, let's talk to the old man.
So, looks like you were successful. Oh, don't thank me. I didn't do a thing. I just gave you a place to begin. If you really want to thank me, make me a member of your team. By the way, the Wings of Time has come looking for you. It seems to have a heart and mind of its own. You wish to fight Lavos, correct? Many paths lay open to you. You may use that bucket, or fly the Wings of Time to the day of Lavos. Or there's the Black Omen which floats in the sky above your world. Lavos is somehow connected with it. It's up to you to decide when and where you fight Lavos. By now you must realize you are the only ones who stand a chance against him. However, you will not be alone. I've had vague glimpses of events, people and places that will empower you.
In the Middle Ages, a woman's sheer determination brings a forest back to life. Fugitive in the Middle Ages, Ozzy maintains an evil hideout. There's a task to be done in the future, where machinery originated. There's a very special stone that can shine its light on each generation from the distant past to the far future. There's the ghost of a lofty knight slain by Magus in the Middle Ages who haunts the present. There's an object in the Middle Ages that sparkles like a rainbow. One of you is close to someone who needs help. Find this person. Fast. Just as you touch the lives of every life form you meet, so too will their energy strengthen you. Fail to live up to your potential and you will never win. I'm sorry that I must simply witness the coming spectacle from my vantage point here. Alright, so what has happened is we have now basically reached the end of the game. So if we wanted to, we could go fight Lavos right now. We're not going to, because, well, number one, we're going to call this an episode. And number two, if you go and do every single side quest that the old man mentioned, you will get all of the most powerful equipment in the game, okay? And it is necessary if you want to defeat Lavos. Plus, we are going to go through the Black Omen, because it is the quintessential final dungeon. It has everything you could ever want in a final dungeon. I mean, it has literally everything. So, when we come back, we will start on the side quests. In fact, we will probably start in Chorus Village in 600 AD. So this has been Russ, and this has been Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.